Hey everyone, this is Sassy Presents, bringing you a featurette for Rhode Island ComiCon 2014. Usually I feature a cosplay video or a vlog entry from the convention I've been to, but this time I'm going to try something different. I'm going to combine both the cosplay featurette and the vlogs into one as a narrative and show you what I've seen at this year's convention. So let's start off with some tidbits about the convention center itself, where I was holding the ComiCon. It's the Rhode Island Convention Center in Providence, Rhode Island. It was built in 1994 and is considered the largest convention center in the state. So looking at the convention center from my point of view, there's 3 floors, and from the fact sheet there's 130,000 square feet of exhibition space, and in the exhibition hall there's about 100,000 square feet. The convention center is connected by a sky bridge through the Omni Hotel, which is connected to the convention center itself. There's also another sky bridge that goes to the Dunkin' Donuts Center, which is a sports auditorium for the Rhode Island State College. So upon entering the convention center is basically there really isn't anything on the first floor. All there is the lines and the people collecting your pre-purchased tickets and giving you wristbands for you to enter the exhibition hall itself. So upon entering the second floor through the escalators, where you have the main hall where actually is the exhibit hall itself on that floor, and it's also the floor connecting to the hotel, which eventually then leads to the Providence Place Mall. If you go up the escalators to the next floor, you'll see a transition area where actually there's a coffee shop and a bunch of tables and seats for people to sit down and rest for a bit. But it's not actually part of the floor, but it's just a small rest area in the convention. Then there is the third floor, which is the highest floor of the convention center, where you have the main auditorium and a bunch of other rooms for the other panels and exhibits. So that's about it for a few quick features of the convention center itself. Now let's get to the part where I actually talk about the convention and what I saw there. So starting from the third floor, we'll start on the south side. This is the New England Brethren of Pirates, a cosplay group, and they're here for charity, for raising money for multiple sclerosis research, I believe. And going down further into the hallway, we have what it appears to be laser tag in like an inflatable arena here. Continuing on to the north side of the third floor, we have sci-fi speed dating, and as I go further in, there is a game room for people who like to play card games or anything related, such as Magic. And that's just a quick first look at the 3 floors of the convention center for Comic-Con. And now let's take a quick break and we'll go over a quick reel of some of the awesome cosplay I saw. So here's one of the best features of ComiCon that they had over the weekend, which is the vehicles from different TV shows and movies that actually were on display here. These are all replicas, and they are really cool. Here's a quick look at all the vehicles that they had on the second floor.
Where are you? We got some work to do now. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now. Come on, Scooby-Doo, I see you. Pretending you got a sliver. You're not...
Alright, I hope you enjoyed that little reel of cars and vehicles from different TV shows and movies. And let's move on to the main part, another main part of the convention center, which is the exhibit hall itself. So as you can see, for the exhibit hall itself, it is probably the largest section of the convention center compared to the hallways that were really crowded. This is the biggest section that was reserved for the convention center, and for good reason too. As you can see, all the vendors and artists they're actually displaying their wares and everything here. So walking around the show floor, you're just bombarded with tons and tons of merchandise you can buy. All kinds of collectibles, from figures, t-shirts, comic books, back issues, video games, artists created merchandise, all kinds of stuff. This is probably the main feature why most people go here, not just for the panels and the celebrities, but also a lot of things you can get. So not only was there actually merchandise and collectibles to buy at the main show floor, but also the autograph booths and photo ops were also there, and most of those are for the main special guest stars such as William Shatner, George Takei, Nichelle Nichols, Walter Koenig. I mean, these are all like big Star Trek actors from the classic series, but there was also other actors from various sci-fi TV shows as well. There was also a bunch of stars from past TV series and movies such as Jory Lauren Adams, Kara Hiroyuki Tagawa. They even had voice actresses and actors such as Veronica Taylor from Pokemon and Samantha Newark, who voiced Jem from the 1980s like show of the same name. And also, just to add more into the mix, there's also various celebrities from the movie industry that worked on special effects and animatronics, and professional wrestlers as well. So I'm told there were tons and tons of actual special guests and celebrities at this convention, so it was not just some small event where it's just maybe a handful of actors and actresses, but there were a lot of them actually there this year. So that's my quick rundown of the show floor for the convention, for the Rhode Island ComiCon this year. And now for the second part of my cosplay highlights reel. Check it out. I'm about to wrap up this featurette of the Rhode Island ComiCon. Overall, I think it was a great convention. I mean, it is a small venue, and it was a lot of people, and there was some trouble actually getting in, especially on Saturday. But overall, I'd say it was a great convention that's actually not well known since it's in a small state and everything, but it actually has everything that you want in a Rhode Island ComiCon, and yeah, it was really good and everything, I think. It's just unfortunate I was not able to check out the first day, but I think next time I come, I'll try to come a little bit earlier just to beat the rush. And that is my feature of the Rhode Island ComiCon. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed some features. I apologize for sounding a little raspy or if the time was off, but this convention was great, and I hope if you have the chance to check this out, because I'd say it's worth going if you live in the area. But anyway, please watch my other videos if you have the chance to, as they show some stuff from the other conventions I go to, and take care. Thanks.